Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome. As you can tell by the title of this video, I am going to be talking about sinful habits and how to overcome them. It all comes down to your mind and how well you are self-disciplined. And you can stop any sinful habit. Sinful habits keep us down. I used to have this sinful habit of doing something. You can define sin as doing something against God or missing the mark, because that really is what it translates to in Hebrew. It means missing the mark. So you're missing the point. Sinful habits are actually really easy to overcome. The main reason why many of us have sinful habits is because we are weak in the mind. And I think any of us can really overcome these habits. I keep saying this over and over again, but we are in a spiritual warfare. And sometimes it's those sinful habits that are stopping you from becoming greater or elevating or growing as a person. And a lot of times we use these habits or create these habits to distract yourselves from your reality. We have this pattern. Marissa Peer calls it looping thoughts. So it's a process that you have. It's a thought, and you get a feeling, and then you get action. Then again, thought, feeling, action, thought, feeling, action, and so on. So the main thing to tackle if you are trying to overcome sinful habits is tackling, sorry, Tom just moved my camera. The main thing that you should tackle and work on is your mind and your thoughts if you are trying to overcome any kind of habit that is not serving you. Specifically what we're talking about here. Sinful habits slow you down. We all have a purpose here. And many people that don't know what their purpose is are falling into depression. That's how I was. I had depression. I thought I had a purpose. I was following my purpose. It didn't go the way that I wanted it to go. So I kept going down into this negative downward spiral. And here is the truth. You're either going down on a negative spiral, downward spiral, or you're going up as you live through life. So you ultimately make that decision if you are falling down or if you are rising up. And you know, people can be like, well, already you're pissing me off because that's not what I want to hear. I was given the situation. Yes, you are given a situation sometimes, but you always have the freedom to choose how you react, what you think, what you do, how you feel. I had a very bad habit that kept me down in depression. I was depressed. I felt bad about myself. I had low self-esteem, low self-worth. And ever since I have stopped that habit, it's not like my life turned around in a matter of seconds. It's not going to work that way. You have to put in some effort and you have to give it time. Our mind is programmed to go towards anything that is going to give us pleasure, going to give us the same things just because we feel like that is safe. But that is, staying in your comfort zone is where your dreams end. Because if you continue to stay in your comfort zone, then you're never going to grow. So you either force yourself to try new things or do things differently, or else you get situations that force you to be put in those situations that you feel are negative. By changing the way that you talk to yourself and your thoughts. I've been reading a lot about quantum jumping and shifting timelines. And the biggest key that I am learning out of this is that it all comes down to choices. And it could be the smallest minute choice that you make. We have free will, y'all. Our creator gave us free will, and you have the freedom to stop yourself. Once you realize that you're on a negative train thought, you can stop yourself and just change that thought. That's something that I had to learn how to do. A lot of the times you are making these choices with your unconscious mind, but you are conscious. God gave you this consciousness so that you can make better choices, make better decisions. You can change your thoughts by consciously thinking a more positive, a better thought. Even if it's a slightly bit better than your past thought, you can, let's just say you have a thought that you're not good enough. Catch yourself and understand that that thought is most likely in your unconscious mind. So it keeps coming up, but you see that it's no longer serving you. So you gotta get rid of that thought. Instead, you can be like, wait a second, I don't truly believe that. That thought came from somewhere else. That thought maybe came from a parent or a caregiver. And now I'm going to change the way that I think about myself and see myself. Even if I don't believe it right now, repetition is what is going to change your unconscious mind. Try that out. There's this book called Tell Yourself a Better Lie, because that whole thing of me being unworthy, that's a lie. That's why there are so many dark forces that are trying to get your attention and trying to pull you down, trying to get you down to this negative spiral, is because they feed off of that negative energy. So think about that next time that you're thinking about or you're about to make this sinful habit or commit the sinful habit or do this negative behavior that's only going to lead you down a bad road. You guys were created in his image and you are empowered. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was of some value to you. I will be sharing more on how to overcome depression. I do feel like this is a huge thing when it comes to overcoming depression and just overcoming bad habits that are not going to help us even if you don't have depression. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you want to learn more about your mind, how to not let your subconscious mind control you, but how to instruct it so that it can keep you in alignment with your purpose, then please subscribe to this channel. Please give it a thumbs up since it does help it get out to a bigger audience. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.